2 Timothy 3. But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with such people.
What it is, YouTube, KingishMindset, back with another video. First thing first, welcome all my new subscribers. Shout out to all my old subscribers, all my supporters. I appreciate every single one of y'all out there, man. Much love to everybody. Don't forget to watch this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And in this video, we're going to be talking about we are in the end times and what we should be doing during these end times. We are in the end times, man. People are trying to play God. You feel me? There is no other God than God. It's only the Almighty and the Omega, the Most High. He's the one that's in control of the show. He's the one that created the universe. So he's in control. We're in times that people are praying to other deities. People are wanting to be God, and people just prideful and boastful, and people just full of arrogance. You feel me? The other day I was reading where it said Elon Musk is planning to create these chips to plant it inside the human brain. And I read that, man, I was like, man, this world is evil. That's why it's good to be in this world but not of this world. You feel me? That's why I just fall back and I do my thing with the Most High. I get closer to God. I got closer to God, and every day is just my relationship is growing and growing every single day with God. And that's the most important thing to be doing during these end times. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know when Jesus is going to come back. You feel me? He's back in spirit, but still, you never know when the physical is going to come back. You never know when the rapture is going to come. You never know. So during these times, man, it's important to just get closer to God and just surrender and give everything over to Him. Give everything over to God. So right now, man, we in the most evilest times that there could possibly be. I could say that at least like 95% of the women is operating under the Jezebel spirit. Most of these men is lost in the brain. They do everything for clout. They do everything for attention. They do everything just to get attention of the women. They walking around with lack of knowledge and lack of wisdom. And they ways of the world is totally different from, let's say, a person just surrendering and giving his life over to God. They ways of the world is totally different. Those are the type of people that's of the matrix and that'll do anything and everything in order to keep their position and their power in the matrix. You feel me? It's good to be in this world but not be of this world, man. This world is wicked. It's wicked out here. You feel me? It's just everything that's just going on. I feel like the power, the people that's in power, they trying to play God. They can't be God. You feel me? That's why they want full control of everything. They want full control of your mind. They want full control of your mind, body, and soul. Now that we in 2021, and we see that they're making robots and They trying to get rid of the human race, which God created. God created the human race. God created this whole universe, and they just trying to take control and do whatever it is that they want to do, and it's not going to end well for them. It's going to end in total destruction because they are not God. Everything that God does, the devil tries to mimic. Everything. God created humans. Now the government and these Elon Musk and all these people are creating robots and stuff. Not human robots, but like robots that look like humans and stuff like that. Everything that God created, the devil wants to mimic. So man, it's very important to be in this world, but not of this world, man. You can't let these things change you. You can't let money change you. You can't let the systems of this world change you. And most of these people, they program from the music, the movies, the TV shows that they watch and they listen to. It's all programming, they subconscious, and they don't even know it. That's why these women, they operating under the Jezebel spirit, and that's why these men is walking around with lack of knowledge and wisdom, because they're of this world. Feel me? You gotta come into the full understanding that God is letting the devil kind of run this matrix thing. God is letting the devil do all of this because you have to come to an understanding that's not the way to go. You have to go through things. You have to go through things, trials and errors, to understand, coming to a full understanding. Okay, this is not the way to go. You feel me? Once you go through things, that should open your eyes to what's real and what's not real. All this stuff in the matrix that's going on, that stuff is an illusion. What's real is what's in your mind. What's real is the kingdom of God. That's what's real. And you just have to shift your mindset. You have to shift your mindset over to the things that God have in store for you. You have to shift your mindset to the kingdom of God. That's what the kingdom of God here in the physical world should be. It should be your mindset. Once you start to just surrender and give your life over to God, man, He would give you all this knowledge. He would give you all this wisdom, because we are in the end times, man. It's just getting more wicked. It's just getting more wicked. Everything is just getting worse for them. Everything that's going on in this world is going to affect the people that's in this world. It's going to affect the people that's in this matrix. But to the God's children and the children of God, the people of God, the people that's living in righteousness, it's not going to affect us. It's not going to come near us. It's not even going to come near our atmosphere, because we are in His presence. We are doing His will. We're reading the Bible every day. We're getting to know Him every day. We're getting comfortable with God every day in His presence. So everything that's going on in this world, it ain't gonna come near us. It ain't gonna touch us. You feel me? So you gotta be careful of what you listen to. You gotta be careful of the energy that you're intaking, because energy can only be transferred. Energy cannot be destroyed. That music you listening to, that can only be transferred to your subconscious, and then that can be transferred into your reality. You feel me? So during this end times, man, you just gotta stay prayed up. You gotta keep worshiping God, man. You just gotta stay in the presence of God. Keep praising Him. Keep praying. Keep worshiping Him. And let the world do what it do. It ain't gonna come near you. It ain't gonna touch you. You feel me? It's like a lot of these people letting their pride and their ego drag them to hell, because they're boastful and they're it's the energy that they're taking on. And some people can come across this knowledge and they still won't understand. People could come across this knowledge and they still won't take action. They'll still be doing the same thing that they was doing yesterday. That's why I say it's not for everybody. God has his people and the enemy have his people. So you just gotta just be careful, man. Watch your surroundings, watch the energy that you're taking in, and just stay prayed up, man. Stay in the presence of God. You feel me? And you will continue to rise. You stay in his presence, you will continue to rise. You feel me? You gotta, once you get in that isolated period, and you're let's say you're in your wilderness season, and God is working on you. God is working on your heart. God is working on you to forgive, to have forgiveness, and just release everything that's just holding a burden onto you. Just release everything. God is pruning you in your season of wilderness, especially that we're in the end times. You have to go through this as soon as possible, because we don't know what's going to go on in the world further down the line. You have to go. God will put you, God, especially if you're a chosen one, and you're just God's child, and you praise and worship him, and say you used to idolize things. Like you used to idolize your car, you used to idolize your relationships. God would take all that away from you just to get your attention. Especially that we in the end times, especially that the world is acting up. Especially that these people are trying to take control. These people are trying to play the role of God. It's important to just come in his presence. It's important to be in God's presence. Sometimes God will remove everything that you have just to get your attention, just to build you up, just to nurture your heart, just to nurture your mind, body, and soul, to get you prepared for what he's about to give you. Double the portion. He's preparing you. He's preparing you. Especially a lot of people is going through this wilderness, isolated period during the end times, because the reason why we're going through it right now is because something is about to happen. Something very big. It's like a big event about to happen in the world. You feel me? And God is getting his chosen ones and the people that's accepting his call. He's getting us ready for what's about to come. He's pruning us. He's strengthening us. You feel me? For what's ahead. So during these end times, man, I suggest, man, you just get closer to God. You feel me? Get in his presence. Get in his will every single day. Don't let a day go by where you're not in God's presence. We're in the end times. You feel me? Times is finna get more crazy and crazier. But the more you get in the presence of God, times will get better for you. You feel me? You just gotta have faith, keep the faith, and just keep God close to your heart. You feel me? Keep Jesus close to your heart. You feel me? Shout out to the chosen ones, man. Shout out to the people of God. Shout out to the people that's righteous. You feel me? The only way is up, man. The only way is up. Shout out to y'all out there. Y'all be safe.